Politics, Jamaica politics and cover. Pick up yourself because you don't know you will discover. Natalie, you're bigger than George Washington Bridge and Island Empire State Building. Straight to the ceiling. Sin, Lord of mercy. Jamaica is not a place to go whole. Not when certain guys in control. Jehovah God no. Lord of mercy. Hey, some say that them are dieting. And them a suffer to hell no rotting. Lord, what a struggle, what a life we a live. It could be more tougher, it could be more quick. Hey, and them a say that them a dieting. Hey, and them a suffer to hell no rotting. Jam down me born and a jam down me live. Jam down me grow and me there from a kid. What it down me left me never see it so wicked. Some me have to wonder if I double cross it. Their mother blood pressure than the people with it. Politician them a right and poverty it there still. But what we have to do because we can't just chill. If I will be down, yes it will. Come in you judge a Bible must fulfill the friend. Some a say that them a dieting. And them a suffer to hell no rotting.
Good night, JPU family. Good night. Welcome back to another episode of JPU Late Night. Thank you all for joining. Big up the moderator. Big up everybody in the chat. All of our subscribers, friends, silent listeners, and newbies, thank you for joining and welcome to the platform. Guys, we have some interesting things to talk about tonight. So the resistance ladies, the PNP resistance ladies are going to join the chat over here tonight. And may have an announcement to make also. But first, let us get into the topic that is dominating public and private spaces from morning. As you can see in the title here, tonight, Mark Golding throws his media friends, elites, and even the PNP under the bus over there in Connecticut over the weekend. This comes as the PNP opposition decided to go on a so-called tour in the diaspora. And at a time when some polls came out. So the battlefield, it muddy and it crowdy right now. So let me just tell you all about that. And as I said, the ladies are going to come over here for part 2 of their road tour. They're going to come and give us an update and a report on their finding. So if you're just joining, hit up the like button and let us get started. Guys, I don't know when I'm boring over here, so you know. So I will pass up now go talk. Where do we start? Make we start here. Yes, Mark Golding has thrown his media friends underneath the bus. Yes. And he has thrown the elites in the country, or as he called them, the tapanaris in the country. He has thrown them under the bus. I'm going to play this recording for you and then I will come back. Have a listen to what Mark Golding said to a group of PNP people on Saturday that just passed in the Connecticut area. Here goes.
Task ahead of us, but if Jamaica doesn't get a change of government now, I don't know what kind of state we're going to be, because we have a corrupt government.
Bad mind Simia, bring down Simia, wicked heart Simia, lift for my name Simia, nice, wicked heart Simia, bring down Simia, Amiris.
That's a crime? Wanna see no yellow tape then I'm a circle right here, sir?
Hey, Lord Jesus Christ. Ooh, murder. What a shame. What a shame. Oh God, then
and a power-hungry government. And they're supported by the elite, and the media is bought out by them too. So it's not an easy road to trod the road that we are treading, comrades. It is not going to be easy to get them out, because, you know, the news, the things that we put out don't get covered. You know, even today, there's a poll being run right now. It's a independent. I think it was paid for by some business people. A Don Anderson poll. The key metric in any poll is voter intention. Who do you intend to vote for? That's the key metric. Today they published it on a Saturday, which is the lowest sales of any newspaper today. They're so powerful in the media, and their communications is so strong. It's very difficult for us to set the narrative to show that we were really the originators of that idea. And so we are trying to time our release so that we don't suffer from that. But in the meantime, we have held our own in the polls, and I think when we start to now reveal what we intend to do for the people, we will see the growth.
People need the People's National Party back in government with Mark Jefferson Gordon as the Prime Minister and a top honorary set of people around me to run the country.
Yes, people. So, only hear what was said there just now. 3 things I want to point out to you guys, because this is the issue. This is the issue that a lot of people are having within the mainstream media circles today and tonight. And people that Mark Golding once told Jamaica that he aligned himself with those people and want those people to help him run the country. So you see, tonight, in other words, tonight, people in the media, the mainstream media, and the tapanars, them vexed tonight. Them very vexed tonight. And even the PNP people, them vexed too. Because, I'm going to tell you, when Mark Golding is going to go to the diaspora and tell the diaspora, say, the government buy out the media, them. The media people, them not like that. They're very angry about it. No, them regret, and no. Enough of them when it out there talk about, yeah man, Mark Golding can bring the change to the PNP. Enough of them are name off them words tonight. Them are name up them words because them never know. Them never know the beast them are deal with. So now that Mark Golding went to the diaspora, in a time in America now where the situation tense, Mark Golding is supposed to come in at the diaspora and talk them something about Jamaica, you know. But that's what he did. And now they're all like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he said that. Well, he did. He did. The man you're looking at on the screen, Joseph Matalan, has dumped Mark Golding and the PNP. You hear what Mark Golding say? That the government is being backed by the elites. When in truth and in fact, Mark Golding told Jamaica and told the PNP people them, say him and the Tapanaris people them a friend. Right? When you know say Matalan, part owner of Gleaner, endorsed him. But true now, the elite them nah give Mark Golding no money. So you must say, if you not give me no money, I must the government to not give money then. Right now, nobody now have nothing to do with Mark Golding. They have watched him. They have seen his behavior. They have seen that he's unstable. They have seen that he's not electable. And therefore, they're not going to pump their money into a losing battle. This is what I'm hearing, you know. Tapanaris, the assessor, you know. Him unstable. Him can't stabilize the PNP because clearly the people them don't want Mark Golding because the PNP base is gone. They may have a look of let me just tell you the truth. They may have a look of faith in him at the beginning. But after watching him and Bunting and them something and Dayton Campbell and all them are going, them nah contribute nothing at all. You hear them say the party in a money crisis? Yes. 0 something. The Tapanaris, them in Jamaica not paying them no mind. And that's why now him gone to the diaspora, tell the diaspora about say Andrew Holness is being supported by the Tapanaris, by the elites them in our country. What can go so people? Now here is where the PNP people them vex with him now. When Mark Golden is going to go to the diaspora and tell the diaspora, say, the government's communication is so powerful. What Mark Golden is saying is that the PNP's communication is so weak. He undermined, according to the comrades, because them call me and I tell me, them say that Mark Golden undermined the communication of the PNP. Their communication is so powerful. Before I bring in the ladies, I'm just going to say something to you people. I have a real problem with something that Golding said. And when I say I have a real problem with it, it rubs me the wrong way in so many ways. When Mark Golding is going to say, I'm sure you guys heard it in the video that I played earlier. When Mark Golding is going to go to the diaspora and say to the people over there, it's going to be hard to get them out. It's going to be hard to get them out. How the hell is Mark Golding going to come to Jamaica as an Englishman and come tell Jamaica people about it's hard to get out a black man, Andrew Holness, from out of government? Who the hell do you think you are? So when Warmington start deal with him wicked, me don't want nobody come talk about say Warmington for angling. What you mean by we're a democracy? It's not your duty to get anybody out. The people of Jamaica decides who stays and who goes. Me tell you, say that man is agent, you know. Me tell you, you know. Say the English people them have this man in Jamaica as an agent, you know. You don't believe me, you know. Jamaica is about to go republic, and this man in Jamaica is an agent. You hear what I'm saying? It a go hard to get out. Listen to people's language when them attack, you know. It a go hard to get out the government. When him said that, him not talking as a man who believes in democracy, in that you don't get anybody out. You put your case to the Jamaican people as somebody who aspires to lead the country, and you allow the government, the incumbent, to do the same. And then the people gets to decide who them are going to get out. Are the Jamaican people them get out people in Jamaica? And are you in a Mark Golden? You know, get out nobody in our country, my love. It's not so it work. Me don't know where the English people them a tell you for do, or where the monarch or the patriot them a tell you for do. But look here, I not say it going to Jamaica. We not get out. We not one man no come boy you can talk about get out. You a gunman? Eh? No, I not say it work, my love. A democracy we deal with that the people of Jamaica get for decide. So you can't come here so come talk about say it a go hard to get out or it hard to get out. Listen to people's language, my friends. Him did come already come say, Andrew them now go give it up so easy. This man has a sickening sense of entitlement. And I don't like it. Andrew them now go give it up so easy. He expects the government and everybody to fall to their knees and say, here you go, massa. Here's Jamaica. Take it. It's all yours. Because of his skin color. So when you hear the PNP come out, a couple of days ago talk about say, the JLP must stop the racism. What kind of racism? Who can hold up shackles of a black man neck in Jamaica? I want to the dirty people. Eh? Look here, me want the JLP and everybody to talk up against that man here. That man here is no good for Jamaica. His sense of entitlement is sickening. Them not gonna give it up so easy. Then like how they not gonna give it up so easy, you know, can go put gun on their head then? Since that you want to do. Can it look like that you want to do? You want to come shot the sheriff. Andrew, them not gonna give it up so easy. Because you come now, so everybody for just throw it up in the ear and run like thief. No, sir. Them the time where the English them used to go out with in Jamaica and run after people them off of their land and about crown land and them something there. Fear, look here, use an extension of our colonial past. You, sir, are an extension of our colonial past. So when time your people them could have come and talk one time and everybody just drop to them knees and them something there, them the time they pass. So Andrew Holness is not going to give it up so easy. You're right about that. Andrew Holness is going to make his case to the Jamaican people because that's how we do it in our country. And I'm sorry, if you are not able to do that, then that's on you. But I know what the problem is with Mark Golding. If you listen to Mark Golding talk to the diaspora on Saturday, he's whining and complaining and he's kicking and he's screaming. They don't want to give it to me. They don't want to give it to me. This is hard. I can't do this. And the media is helping them. And the elites are helping them. And this is hard and nobody's helping me and I want it and I can't get it. Really? I know what the problem is. And I'm just going to talk it straight. Mark Golding has never had to compete for anything in his life, let alone compete with a black man. And Mark Golding knows that in Jamaica, he cannot compete with a black man and win. I'm just going to talk the truth, you know. Remember when time Mark Golding did get Omar Davis' seat, he never compete for it. Them basically put it on a silver platter and give it to him. He's never had to compete in Jamaica for anything. You see what happened in the PNP? Him just come tell him, say, look here, I'll give you $10 million and give me the party. And they fool them do it. If Mark Golding had to compete against Lisa Hanna in the real way, he could beat Lisa. He have to come promise the workers them the $10 million. Because I know, say, when you're in a country where some people are poor, and Jamaican people are so polite, they're still so polite, even when they don't need to be. If Mark Golding did not come promise the people them $10 million and sabotage the PNP with the help of Dayton Campbell and Peter Bunting, he could have never beat Lisa. Lisa runs rings around this man. You all know it. So I'm looking at Andrew Holness now. According to the Rise United people, we big nose Prime Minister. Yes, we big nose Prime Minister. Him no supposed to big because him four parents them are black people. And we're not ashamed to be black. We're proud to be black. So when Mark Golding is standing up behind this African man in a Jamaica where 95% of the people them are African too. Him knows him cannot win. When I say he cannot win, he cannot make a convincing argument to the people against Andrew Holness. No matter how you hear the look of handful of the look of ticky rice people, they matter about Andrew Holness thief and him dicking and him this and him that. Mark Golding can't make a convincing argument to the Jamaican people them against Andrew Holness. Yeah, I tell you no. And him know that. Him know say him cannot go head to head with Andrew Holness in a no election campaigning. Him cannot do that. Him have to tell lie. Him have to call the Prime Minister thief. Him have to call the Prime Minister corrupt. If him could have called the Prime Minister some more criminal things, he would have do it. But he can't come out and speak directly to the Jamaican people. Him can't come out and campaign without calling Andrew name. Him have to call Andrew name. Him have to call Andrew honest name. You know, sir, today me I think about it and me I say, you know, sir, me never say a man a run against a man. And before you tell the people them what you are coming to do and talk about your party and how great it is, you troop on the man name every day. This government and this government and this government. Just like what Clyde Williams said yesterday, former PNP member, Clyde Williams. He said all you do is complain. You complain, you complain, you complain. You whine, you whine, you whine. They won't give it to me. I want it now. They won't give it to me. They're all against me. The media down there is against me. The Tapanaris them is against me. One of them is against me. They won't give it to me. This is hard. This is hard. I can't get rid of him. This is hard. I used to somehow know wicked Jamaicans. The one them when at the PNP are aligned to the PNP. Want to sit down in a WhatsApp and behind closed door and tell Mark Golding say, go and go take him down, man. Go and go take down Andrew. You know say Mark Golding weak like rat. Una build up this man's self-esteem and talk about take down Andrew. Mark can't take down Andrew in a Jamaica. Una fool. Hey, me gonna get radical out here, pound, you know. Remember the election is right around the corner. Me say I'm going to start get radical. Yeah. When you come like some, you know, remember when I was there at Jamaica, we have one little dog around the corner. And we have said, go and go get him, lassie. Mark Golding a lassie. When you can't set Mark Golding for the Prime Minister, you don't say Prime Minister talk good. You don't say Prime Minister have, you know, social skills and them thing there. When you go, man, stop from full up your man head of foolishness. Because when time when you try to put up the man to this task where him can't complete. And when him see him can't complete the task, him start to, you know, no system start turn pound to as on the communication week, PNP. The man go to the diaspora and start turn pan the media. The media them, that Matalan them, where endorse the man. A fuss in a Jamaica. Members of the media and leaders of the media come endorse any candidate we are running a politics and Matalan them come do that. Because them and him look alike. Matalan I don't care the truth. Me attack a truth. You and him are Jewish people. You come endorse him. And when the rest of the black people them in Jamaica say, Matalan, what you do? Matalan, run, go back in. And say, sorry. Me never mean to do that and me shouldn't do that. Matalan, you know remember? That's why I'm come now at thrown under the bus. You now run the money upon him. Yeah, you gone underneath the bus. The whole of them in the media. You hear him say? The whole of them know. Andrew buyout to know. Gleaner, TVJ, Observer, Nationwide. Andrew Honest buyout the whole of. This is what that man got Connecticut go tell the people in America. Andrew Honest, the Prime Minister of Jamaica. So poor now Donald Trump start look on Jamaica now and hear them stop me here. And say the Prime Minister of Jamaica move like the Kremlin. This is how dangerous this man Mark Golding is. That's me I tell a long time. I tell you know. No make this man skin color fool you know. White is not always right, you know. And the truth me I tell you know. So uno media people, me not sorry for you know. Remember me telling you something, me not sorry for you. Because in the earlier stage of this thing here, me soon come about, well, the PNP them put maybe Mark Golding is a change that the PNP need, no big and think and fool like. Uno big and fool like. Which change? Uno know the man is an extension of uno colonial past. Eh? The man say If him not get to lead Jamaica, him not know what kind of state Jamaica is gonna be. Because they look a sellout plantation workers them. Them a tell him say Jamaica got turn 80 and him a believe it. Or maybe that's the way he feels. For those of you who are just joining, let me just replay this again.
Task ahead of us. But if Jamaica doesn't get a change of government now, I don't know what kind of state we're going to be. Because we have a corrupt government.
Bad mind Simia. Bring down Simia. Wicked heart Simia. Simia. Lift for my name Simia. Nice. Wicked heart Simia. Bring down Simia. Amiris.
That's a crime? Wanna see no yellow tape then I'm a circle right here, sir?
Hey, Lord Jesus Christ. Ooh, murder. What a shame. What a shame. Oh God.
And a power-hungry government. And they're supported by the elite. And the media is bought out by them too. So it's not an easy road to trod the road that we are treading, comrades. It is not going to be easy to get them out. Because, the news, the things that we put out don't get covered. Even today, there's a poll being run right now.
Comrades, you know no shame. The man said the things them were input out don't get covered. Jesus Christ up at heaven knows say a lie the man a tell. Oh God, man. The man a talk like say Jamaica is a country that's still like Russia. Jamaica is not that type of country. From the very beginning of time, people have fled their countries from persecution, whether it be religious, political, all sort of persecution. Them run come seek refuge in a Jamaica because we're such a free society. Jamaica not run so. After Andrew Wallace and a madman, we don't work with dictatorship. Jamaica is one of the freest media in the region. That has been said many a times over. We have free press and free media. So when him a talk now say things where him said the media now cover, that is a lie from the pit of hell. When him a talk, you can see he's nervous. He knows he's lying, but he lies fluently because he's a pathological liar. Jesus have mercy, man. Just because the poll come out. Him they are foreign and he makes the poll come out and them call him and say poll come out. Right? Them have done on this now PM for run poll how much years now. And for some reason, RGR, they make done on this run poll. I don't know if a routine, I don't know. But all this time, they've been the ones paying Dan Anderson to run these polls. And so he didn't get the results that he normally gets. So Alpana study now. The media are wicked. The elite, them about the government. The government buy out them. And with the area, we call somebody one over here, so you know, man. When you run with that man, you know, man. Look how long people at your PNP run with that man, yeah. This man is not good for Jamaica. Everybody has seen it now. So the Tapanaris, them when come brag about Tapanaris, I go give him money and Tapanaris, I go do that. Matalan, them not give him the money. The Tapanaris, them disappoint him badly. Or are you going to come to the people them and brag, say you have money? And you come tell the people them say you have what heap of money, you know? First you come tell the comrades them say, the comrades, that's what you call them. Because you can't pronounce the word like we, you know. Because you're not Jamaican, you know. I don't care what you want to say, you know. Comrades, you know. Come tell the comrades them say, then if you put you there, and you have a $10 million trust fund, and the comrades them, the licky want them, because them don't understand patriotism. Them do that. And I know you're not give them $10 million. You're general too. So you come now and talk and you throw up money in the ear and Dayton Campbell him come out and say, Upon election day, when you go out there, you know, everybody a talk about money. Look here, someone in your son now I go want money for vote. Jesus Christ, me never know some could have lived to come here. This vote seller, soul seller, vote buyer, Dayton Campbell. I encourage you people them to sell their soul and sell their vote to the Englishman Mark Golin. Eh? Where's the lie? Me not tell a lie pa uno. Soul seller, vote seller. So on the come on this premise say you have money and that alone you come talk. You never come to the people about a policy and a substance. You sir, all is not well. Mr. All is not well. Leighton Campbell as well then call it down sitting there. Mr. All is not well. You know, you're the people them must say I know. Them say the JLP communication is so powerful. Leighton Campbell, what are you doing? You're the chief executive officer of the opposition. What me? You can't put the communication together. Remember, they go talk, say, oh, uno can't put Lisa for president, you know, because she win by 32 votes, you know, she can't go around the country, you know, go convince nobody. Me see you are going around the country, you're going to Westmoreland, the people them talk right in front of your face, so they know why you have to go because you lose by 2,000 votes. What can go so, eh? Uno run with every decent blogger from the party. Uno run with every decent blogger, uno don't even have a proper communication much to the point where your leader Dayton Campbell is coming out here telling the people them say the government them have a powerful communication. Marlon, good night. Marlon, big up yourself. Remember me tell Andrew themself to promote you know, and then put it at the Senate, you know, right? So Marlon, big up your communication. Lord Jesus. Lisa Anna has a degree in a communication. I think so. Yeah, because she work for they sitting there. Where the people them name? Entertainment people them in America. I don't remember. They run with the woman with the communication degree and put bunt inside chick there. The blood of Jesus again, so no be nasty, so no go along with. Anyway, make a call up a woman them here now. Me call up a resistance woman them come tell you know what go on. I can come back to this shortly. No, wait there. Me have to talk about this real quick first. Me get some information tonight. It has been brought to my attention that anytime JPU talks about ISAT Buchanan, you have the doodle people them. I hear they get infuriated. ISAT Buchanan is an aspiring member of parliament, thrusted himself into politics. Over here, so we talk about politics and we talk about the politicians them. Right? It has been brought to my attention. I don't know what ISAT and the doodle people them have in common. But me say every time we mention ISAT Buchanan over here, the doodle people them have a problem. And me hear say them send it. Remember say where the couple of days ago me have to rub out when I do the boy them, you know. So it has been brought to my attention now, say, anytime we talk about ISAT, them get vexed and them get mad, cause them over here listen. And them set the do the boy them pan way. But me tell you something. You see the head cook over the doodle nation. You see any day. This is a warning, you know. You see you boy, the head of the doodle, you see the head of the latrine. Any day me come out here and come let go. When me say let go, you see like how Nigel Clark it a reel off the tax papers them in the parliament. You see time I come out here and come reel off some sitting pound out here and call up some people name up where they don't want their name get called up and come talk who did in the background and tell you no one what to come out here come see and do people. Blood clean Jamaica turn upside down. Remember me tell you no. You hear me I tell you no? Remember you can't war with me no. Uno do the boy have to send some little small do the boy come over here so come in an argument. Right? Uno the big dude uno can't come over here so come talk to me. Uno can't call me name. Uno have to sit down in a background. I send the small sprat them. So big shark, big fish, any day. Me just want you then say you call me name. Everybody mad, you know. It only takes up the right situation. It takes the right situation. ISAT can't call my name, you know. Because ISAT knows him is in a politics now, people are going to talk about him. You understand? I may never come out here yet, come talk nothing, no personal attack about ISAT. Mr. ISAT follow up cartel. Mr. ISAT piggyback off a cartel coming out. I don't lie, me I tell. That's not a personal attack, that. ISAT climb on pan cartel back for coming to politics, so that me say. Me not take back that. Me say me not like ISAT behavior when me hear him tell a DPP about for go suck a D and them something there. Me not support them something there. That is a personal attack. I'm a burn out that. Now do the boy can't come talk to me. So me will talk about ISAT Buchanan over here if I see fit. So no hungry belly boy. Can't. We have to send the small fish them. And when you see the small fish them, at 30 minutes, I take and write them off and I'm done with them. So you boy over there, so. You boy, let me tell you something. Me not smart if you're ramp with. You hear me I tell you? Remember, me know your belly bottom. Remember, me know your belly bottom. And the people them used to send you out to come trouble people and do all kind of something. Remember, me know. Remember, me come out here come call up everybody name. And everybody just have to ear and vex. So play with it. You hear? We will know if you're mad. Play with it. We will know if you're mad. Me glad say people them tell me, you know. Cause me da wonder why the small dude come at trouble me with there. No, me know. I try me call ISAT name. Well, me call him name again tonight. Right? So like how me call ISAT name again. Wanna come again, no? Come again. Like I want to know something about me. I want to know anybody where me sleep with. I want to come draw a girl from half of me because I want to know in a league, you know. If you want to know something about me, come out, contact it. Nobody know have me on the recording, you know, and I know we at all, you know. Kind of thing me talk. You say anything me don't want nobody to know, me not talk it out of my mouth. So nobody can put out no recording for me. Nobody can catch me on the recording or talk nothing incriminating about myself. You hear me I tell you no? My blood no bad. Me not do nobody nothing. Me not kill nobody. Me not in no problem with nobody. Not even Donald Trump can't talk to me. So I like to group up on them something there and come ramp with people. And on life no cost nothing, you know. Just remember that. Anyway, make a move on with that program here. I wish part that's something there. Give me a second there, guys. May I come?
Jamaica politics and cover. Pick up yourself because you don't know you will discover. Natalie, you're bigger than George Washington Bridge and Island Empire State Building. Straight to the ceiling. Sin, Lord have mercy. Jamaica is not a place to go home. Not when certain guys in control. Jehovah God no. Lord of mercy. Hey, some say that them are diety. And they must suffer to hell no rati. Lord, what a struggle, what a life we are live. It could be more tougher, it could be more quick. Hey, and they must say that them are diety. Hey, and they must suffer to hell no rati. Jam down me pan and I jam down.
Well, on there, let me call the people them. Good night, Alex. Thank you for your contribution so much. Yes. And all of our friends in Jamaica and over there in England, big up on yourself. Thank you for joining. Canada, Unoto, big up on yourself. You understand? We don't want nobody come bother with we, you know, because we come out here about the politics. We don't come out here about no do the boy and them stuff there. You understand? Nobody come about we. Because someone come out here come in an argument with people over diated politics. I'm not hungry like that, you know. And that's why I have to love that dubby, so, you know. Big up yourself, my DJ, you know. When you come and walk as you know dieted and you know suffer to hell no rotted. Alright, so the resistance ladies, them you know. Get down to business, yes, so.
Yes.
Yes, good night. You're live, on a live.
Oh, hello to you, family. How are you all doing today? Or should I say tonight?
It look like everybody doing well, my love, because the people them festive and you know engaging and everybody seems as usual. Yes. I 2,000 people over here, you know. Good night, everybody. Yes. So, when you go up on the road again, the last time you spoke to the people here, you guys were in Western Jamaica. You went to Westmoreland, you went to St. James, and trust me, uno come keep one piece of something over here when I tell. And the people them call and tell me say, boy, them woman they are something else. So,
well.
Tell the people them what happened the day after when you guys were on the road. It seemed like me never see una hang out no closer, take up no closer off a line this time, but me see una chat to people and I hug up people and then sitting there. So how it go?
Karen, she get 3 marriage proposals.
Oh, where the hell?
I was not be married.
Good night, Karen. We at the jawbreaks. Karen, where's the you get marriage proposal on the road?
Several.
Oh,
I was the picture with the man in the blue shirt. Oh, that was the special one. You said, hanging on to me, I couldn't get away.
Oh, where this?
just grab me and give me all kind. We get groceries to come home with, you know.
Alive.
Cabbage, all kind of things. We come home with groceries.
So look how most you know, so them will send people come kidnap you. Be careful, you know.
Tell me about house big and people come home and like nobody no want to kidnap me. We look like too much trouble.
No, but look here. If Leighton Campbell can't get to no one way and we get to the next way, and we send people come kidnap, when you be careful, you know. Not talk to stranger.
We even know so we have to cover. We have to cover, man. If you set them up. You don't know where, man. You don't know where to talk. You don't know where we have to deal with. Trust me, you don't know. You don't have a clue.
So tell the people them what go on the road. What you learn this time around?
Let me share level talk before we come on. Let me share one talk now.
Come in for one. No,
I'm going to talk about his marriage proposal list when we start.
Oh yeah, that's all she spoke about was that the man them on the road.
But one thing though, I can tell you with Miss Liz, or I may tell you if Liz was there, with no more excitement would go on like the one with Cynthia. But it was a quiet day. We stop in Scott's Spa.
Liz a warboat and every time when you walk with Liz.
Defend the thing. Defend the thing. You know? We met a lady that comes from up in the hills. I can't remember the name. I Spring something and that. I just can't remember the last part of it. I have it written down somewhere. It was raining and she walked with a walking stick. So we took her home. It's a good drive. She carried up in the hill. And she talked and we recorded her. We had her permission to video and recorded her. We videoed her down by where Evan, my first marriage proposal. No, Evan was my second marriage proposal. I got one up by Scott's Pass. It was the name Michelle. So she spoke on video to us, so we have that. And then we spoke with her all the way up. We carried her home in the rain. And Michelle got to the supermarket, meet her halfway, carry her bag, put her in the car. And she spoke to us about a number of things. But the thing I'm going to tell you tonight, which is she made it very clear that she don't like how Mark talk.
Lord Jesus.
And you have and will separate some of the things of it in the voice recording, because she say he talks like him downgrading our language.
Mm-hmm.
You ought to hear the woman words by yourself. You ought to hear it yourself. She said him talk like him don't have no respect for our language. I don't like to hear him talk. Yeah, I'm talking like him don't respect our language, him don't understand our language, and him downgrading the language. I mean, the woman is so vexed about it, it's not funny.
Like when he must say, "I man."
Yeah, man, and we are gonna do the thing, and you know, when I talk Jamaican, that's what she's talking about. When I talk Jamaican.
So she has saying to be himself.
Yes, well, him just can't talk like a normal Englishman.
Oh, Jesus, Father.
So, you know, we're gonna send it, come give, make you separate them, go parts and make you hear her talk.
And she's a PNP woman.
Actually, she think anybody that will give her money, that's what she'll vote now. But she like it. I don't see that.
Jesus.
We give her a thing because she was expecting something.
Oh God. Yeah. Then if Dayton did tell the Baba said Dayton they tell the people them say them to sell them vote, you know, remember.
Yeah, she said anybody can give her a thing. But she likes the JLP counselor. What's her name? Moran. Moran. Yeah. Moran. One of the things that that came out of Manchester is basically a similar thing that came out of St. James as well.
Yeah.
And Westmoreland too. And that is to do with the members of parliament.
All right.
So you need we need to send out a SOS for Mr. Chin.
Okay.
Mr. Chin better understand that in Manchester South, there are people who know about him. Not the MP, them no particularly like him, them don't say them going to vote for him, but at least they say they know him.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Mr. Chin is that them say them don't see him.
Okay. Labor rights. I want to listen up to this.
Rights.
Yes.
Labor rights and no peace. And even some PNP, but they say they don't see him.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the and then the same thing in Eastern Westmoreland with Daniel Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
From as far back as down the border. People saying that they don't see him, and they don't say that to say that they don't see him forget something. They say that and explain it to the extent that they went straight ahead and explained to us. Michelle have it on video.
All right.
Where they say that it's not about whether him a do not yes or no. Listen carefully. It's not about whether him a do not. They are disappointed in them. Particularly Lawrence, because the lady told us, and all the other ladies were echoing it behind her. Am I correct, Michelle? Yes. They echoed it that him is one of them. Him come from up there. And so they had higher expectation of him. So there's him, there is Chin, and there is, of course, Omar Davis.
Yeah.
In South St. James, where is Labour Right base, the JLP base, is totally up in arms against Omar Davis. Them so up in arms, them giving out sounds to other people to suggest that they are willing to sell them votes to the PNP candidate just to get at him. And this is not a jive, this is not a joke. This is coming from JLP base leadership. Right? Now, when him have meeting up there, it is scanty and not well attended. And people are just frustrated with that. So you round that off and you say this. Omar Davis, Daniel Lawrence, George Wright, and Moreland. Well, we don't know anything about Moreland, so let's leave him out of it. But let's look at those three. Lawrence, George Wright, Lawrence, Oma Davis, and Chin. Those 3 MPs won seats that they were not supposed to have won.
Yeah.
So having won those seats, none of them have proceeded to lean into it, to deal with it, to show the people that them come to stay or them really want to represent them. They have treated it the way that they got to be the candidate in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
They were just candidates to just say, the GLP have a candidate. Nobody expected them to win. And they have acted that out. And that is just me putting it that way, but that's basically what the people saying.
At that,
You know,
at that we expect you when you go up on the road and you talk to the people them, we expect you to come back and come tell we exactly what happened. So we appreciate this information, you know. So that's why I said the labor right them in the chat. When you hear this and pass along this information.
Chin in trouble, man. Chin in deep trouble. Deep trouble with him labor right base. Deep trouble. Deep trouble with the swing voters who voted for him. That never had a nothing with whoever the PNP MP was at the time.
Hold on there, Karen. Give me a second. Hold on there.
Michael Stewart.
Hold on, just a second. Just wanna put something on the screen. All right, go on now.
The lady that we took home in the rain on Saturday, Miss Williams, I think her name is, yes, Miss Williams. She told us a story where Mr. Chin came up to her road, and it's a rather of a long road from the main road to go up there. And it's a sloppy road. It's a bad road. It's a road that is deep, it's slope, and then it come up, and it's just I can imagine the flooding that you're talking about, even though the flooding would settle down at a particular part of the road and when coming down and all of that. She's very, very, very animated about it all. She said he came into the community one day, and he went to a particular house to drop off some stuff. And she said she stand up her gate, and she know I was saying to her that maybe never see her, but she said she should maybe but in can drop off things. Now one thing about politics, you know, you go for 1 yard to drop off things as an MP. Why you can't go to that 1 yard, go drop off that one thing, you know. You better send somebody with that, you know. Because if you know, send somebody with it and somebody cite you, you have no idea the amount of how that can mark you down, you know. So she mark him down, you know. She mark him down just for that, you know. But she keep going back to Miss Moran, the councillor. And it's not she alone talk about Miss Moran, the councillor. You know, a lot of people talk about Miss Moran, the councillor woman, and she's the one who patched up the road.
Yeah.
And fixed up the road, which is one of the reasons why the Prime Minister really need to leg us some money out of the road for money. Michelle, are you partner?
So
yes, so what the people complaining about with all of those MPs when I asked them, so what it, they said they're not doing nothing. When them elected, they're not doing nothing. So what it is they want them to do? The roads, and I started to tell you the various location where the roads are bad, right? Going to Darliston and so on, and the main road. I spoke about it the other night. The main road, I mean, it's a drivable road. But we're not accustomed to seeing our main road, the arterial road, that's the road that runs right around the island. Right? When you get to that, what I wrote the name again? The one that is bypass Mandeville, get away name, right? That nice road with the bauxite company built. It's a damn disgrace. All the way out, and then what you notice is that even when the road is in good condition, you can see clearly that the road has not been resurfaced since PG. And what is happening that more parts of the roads have deteriorated and then patched. And some of it not in patch.
So let me ask you this: where you guys say the JLP MPs, because obviously you're telling them these things because you want them to heed what the people are saying and to
Yeah,
do
man.
better, right? So, for example, where Chin is, Bunting is there. What the people them say about Bunting?
We meet a few PNP people like Bunting, one particular woman.
In South.
But people, but some people are not issue with him. But there are quite a few people still don't like him. There's the issue of being a deportee, that bothering people.
Being a deportee?
Yeah, man. Some Bunting's a deportee, you know.
Oh, His Excellency.
And we could not go on a tour and go visit him. It would have been disrespectful to not go to America and Constituency. We don't want him to tell us about it. So that's called to Michelle. So we'll go visit. And people is just concerned about the fact that you would lose somewhere and then you run come here so and that kind of thing. There's still a whole concern about that kind of thing.
So them a deal with him like how the people them a deal with Dayton and say go because you lose by 2,000 we don't want you.
Yeah, it is people are. I don't think people would have paid attention to it if it wasn't for social media.
Oh.
Because it has been happening for years where people can lose and switch constituency no matter to nobody. But like down in East and Westmoreland when the PNP woman say, Leighton, listen, I don't know him, but Leighton, I see listen.
Oh, Leighton. Everybody so, call him Leighton from your talk, so.
Yeah. So I asked her if I just doing my duty and responsibility as a member of the resistance to ask the questions and see what the answers are from the voters.
Yeah.
So I asked her if she knew anything about him. I mean, a whole heap of things, but I asked that general question. And she said, no, you know what? We don't know what they said. They said late now. I will say late because they said him. So someone said, did you know that he was an MP before? No. Did she say no, Michelle? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But after, I don't know what she said, if she knew he was an MP before. But in any way, I took the opportunity to explain to her that he was. You know, when we go back on the video, will tell us if she knew that he was an MP before and somewhere, and he was a deportee and a rooster. What the man said is a rooster and
runaway rooster.
I mean, a runaway rooster
and a rejected cock.
A rejected cock.
Rejected cock.
Manala.
There is that. So people know, people have an idea. So this whole idea of somebody losing somewhere and then come somewhere else is well out there.
Mm-hmm.
Well out there, and that is part of the resistance. People are resisting that, and saying it in 100 ways that they are saying it, that they are rejecting. You know,
Lord have mercy.
Stop it all, man. That place that you see the nice little gentleman that I met at that was sitting in my lap and I have to put on him shoes for him and tie him shoes lace.
Little baby.
Yes, nice fellow.
He's so sweet.
I think the lady is him grandmother. She said she don't have involvement in that nothing, but she don't know Mr. Bunting. So she know Mr. Chin, but she don't see this long time. And there is that. There is an issue with the MPs who won by surprise, who were never expected to win, and they won. And they themselves not taking on the role. They have not taken on the role as a role that they think that they deserve and they earned and try to impress the people. They're basically just going through the motions the same way they thought they were going through the motions when they were asked to be the standard bearer.
They haven't come to farm.
Not come to farm. They have not grown into the role.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They have not come to the role with any level of respect.
All right, well.
Now what is odd enough is that the people don't seem to be against them, you know.
The
people that them right? So
them just want them to do them work.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They're not against them. They're not against them. That's true. They're not against them. And they don't seem to be saying that not now go on food because we don't see them. That's not what they're saying. They're saying they're not seeing them.
No, there doesn't seem to be any issue with the economy.
No.
Or the Prime Minister, or the cost of living.
No.
Oddly enough, they're not talking about jobs. The only thing they're talking about are the roads. And that is highly unusual. You know? So it goes to show that things are going for them except for the bloody roads. I spoke to one who is from, where I'm come from now, is in the same, he's where we were in Scotts Park. There's a river that runs through, don't know what it is called. And we were on the Clarendon side, we're in Cousins constituency, in fact, and over the other side of the river was South Manchester at that point. And I forgot where the man said he was from. But him have water, him have light, you know, and again, he was talking about the road, right? And therefore, the problem with the PNP now is that if the Labour Party were to fix all them roads there, the thing is over.
Jesus,
because the economy, the part of it, like the, you know, whatever farming and so on, that does not appear to be an issue. It's just we deal with just one item. Can you imagine?
But you know, think say if the PNP did have a message, even if the road them fix, because let me just tell you the truth. Yes, the people don't like when you come in and really stay too long when it comes down to politics, you know. People who vote you just because you did a 3 term, you know. Or some seat, you know.
No. Not in Jamaica, man.
Not in Jamaica. People do that.
No.
They don't do that. They don't do that in America either.
Well, in America, we don't really. Me not talk about prime ministers and presidents now. Me not talk about local. Me not talk about representatives, you know, of constituencies. Me not talk about as a government. Me not talk about.
Canada have a history of voting them also before 3rd term. France and Canada have that history.
And in America, we not really do 3rd term, but in my view, people don't really like when you wear out your welcome. I mean, to me, that's just a general thing. In anything, people don't really like when you wear out your welcome. However, if you are gonna come now and say, all right, you did it too long, you have to come with some substance and come with something. You gotta have a message. You gotta tell the people something. You gotta motivate the people and show them why. Even though these people might die along, why is it that you feel for them for go on now and you better for come in? That is where the PNP is feeling. That same thing when they say yesterday, you know. What name? Clyde Williams. Did you guys see that?
No, I didn't see that. You were telling us, but I have not seen it.
Yeah, man. Clyde Williams say all them do a complain them now. He must say warm to the town hall meeting them. Warm to the this and that. Them not doing nothing except get up every day and tell life on the government. That not going nowhere. You're not trying to connect with the people. I'm not trying to give them any ideas because I think they're wrong for the country, quite frankly. But the questions that Clyde Williams, former PNP member, were asking in terms of trying to seize the moment on the incumbent. Because we see what going around the world now with the incumbent, don't it? After COVID, the incumbents are having a hard time holding on to power. But these guys are just making it so easy for the government.
What people must understand, and when I say people, I am particularly referring to the JLP people. What they must understand, in Eastern Westmoreland, for example, Leighton is a problem all by himself. All by himself. And if he has his issues all by himself, and the voters don't have any issues with the Prime Minister per se, and only some voters have issues with the fact that them don't see Mr. Lawrence, then Dayton have a very good chance of winning. And that is not science. Well, it is science, but it's not rocket science. I'm just saying, based on how voters operate, the voters will just go vote because they never see you. And the fact that they are mentioned it and a say it is something important to them. And with Mr. Lawrence, it has a particular ring to it because they say that he's one of them. He comes from there.
Oh.
And if he come from there, him born on the road, I live over there, so, and him uncle this, and him cousin them that I'm going to school with him, cousin them, and Ray and Kate. Rest of it, you know. So I can imagine that if he was as vigilant and as active and as people can see, you know, visible as possible, maybe they never run it in a long time.
Well, them are running already, you know. Yeah, them are running already. But look here now, make we switch gear a little bit to recent news. I hear that Matalan done with PNP because Poopa Jesus, Mark Golden governor the diaspora go bring down the mainstream media, tell life on the people them. So me say Matalan say boy this not gonna work. Me don't know if I true Matalan now give him no money, but that's some year. Anyway, what we have to say about when Mark Golden going to the diaspora go talk? We don't want to hear the audio around a year already.
Michelle is let me hear it now. Michelle can take it from there.
All right, hold on.
Task ahead of us. But if Jamaica doesn't get a change of government now, I don't know what kind of state we're going to be, you know, because we have a corrupt government.
Bad mind Simia, bring down Simia, wicked heart Simia, lift for my name Simia, nice, wicked heart Simia, bring down Simia, Amiris.
That's a crime? Wanna see a yellow tape then I'm a circle right here, sir?
Hey, Lord Jesus Christ. Ooh, murder. What a shame. What a shame. Oh God.
And a power-hungry government. And they're supported by the elite. And the media is bought out by them too. So it's not an easy road to trod the road that we are treading, comrades. It is not going to be easy to get them out. Because, you know, the news, the things that we put out don't get covered. You know, even today, there's a poll being run right now. It's a independent. I think it was paid for by some business people. A Don Anderson poll. The key metric in any poll is voter intention. Who do you intend to vote for? That's the key metric. Today they published it on a Saturday, which is the lowest sales of any newspaper today. They're so powerful in the media and their communications is so strong. It's very difficult for us to set the narrative to show that we were really the originators of that idea. And so we are trying to time our release so that we don't suffer from that. But in the meantime, we have held our own in the polls, and I think when we start to now reveal what we intend to do for the people, we will see the growth.
People need the People's National Party back in government with Mark Jefferson Gordon as the Prime Minister and a top honorary set of people around me to run the country.
Yes, that is it. Ladies?
Well, I'm doing a video on it. As a matter of fact, as soon as you're over, I'm going to, if I can find a name for it. Sometimes it takes me 2 hours to find just the name. I'm going to release it. But, I mean, what you're seeing there is just a man who is desperate. The polls are against him. The Blue Dot poll. Don Anderson poll was against him for sure. I mean, it was showing that well, to the extent that what they put out in the first place was legit, right? We're just going by what you said before, right? The man was at 33% according to him positive rating, and it fell 10% to 23%, and then so did the PNP. It fell 3.9%. So he's dragging down the party, and the question is why? What was it that he did that caused the people to be saying, boy, they're not vote PNP again. They're just going to sit down and watch and see what happens before they decide how they're going to vote. And that is the pressure that he's feeling.
You know, if you say a date and Campbell drag it down too.
It's him them talking about.
Oh, okay.
It's him, his numbers I'm showing. Yes, of course, because he's supposed to be the leader and he's supposed to control his people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that what is happening is that Dennis Gordon, when he came on the political platform, right, said a lot and didn't say some. But it appears as though the comrades are getting jittery. They were claiming that they could win, and now polls have come out, Luda come out saying can't win, and how the polls were looking up to the time when they put out the party standing, it looked like it wasn't good. 18% of the people that were interviewed said the PNP was doing a good and very good job, and 46% said they were doing a poor and very poor job. Right? So, are you going to be voting for a party that's not doing a good job?
I don't know.
That's the thing. So, I'm under severe pressure.
You can hear Nine Voice, man, when he talk to the diaspora.
Yes, and I'm chatting off him out and running off him out, and I'm across the media, and I'm blaming. What he's doing is passing the buck. Blaming the media for not getting his message out.
I'm blaming the Tapanaris, them, him and them a friend.
Oh, them not darling.
But in blaming the media, saying the media, the reason why they drop, you see what he's trying to do is to say the reason why we're dropping on the polling is because we have a hard road. The government commandeer all these people, and now we can't get our message out so that the people can hear. What message? And that's what he's trying to say.
So when him say the government communication strong, the comrades them a tell me say boy, he might undermine the party because he might try to feed them communication stronger than the PNP one.
Well, that's what we are. Why is the PNP have a strong communication? Do I have lasted money?
Happy days.
And their
affairs of the party.
And their chief communication officer is running for a seat.
Him not no time.
No man, and the side chick, she in charge of communication.
Oh.
She's a deputy general secretary for communication.
Electric Brazier.
She don't have the time for that. She running
it. Who's supposed to be them PR person.
Yeah, but PR is an affidavit and the whole world know that. Don't be no disrespect to her. She don't really know nothing about political PR.
Is a different kind of PR.
A different kind of PR.
Maybe that's what they could afford. They get what they pay for.
Yeah, but Mark sound like him losing his mind. I mean, I personally believe that he lost it some time ago, but him sound like him losing his mind, and his resignation to what everybody's saying that him already give up. It's not that him give up. He has resigned himself to the fact that the whole bogus poll thing that Dayton Campbell and Peter Bond would encourage him to make Dan Anderson do, to show him at 34% and 35% and PNP and lead. All that bogus Garrison poll is the whole thing just tumbled down upon him now because he knew it was a lie. And it is my personal belief, and I have no empirical data to back it up except the feel of what is going on out on the road. It is my belief that Mark Golding is still at 14.7%. Him don't pass that threshold yet. And every time he loses points, it is not people that we can call as swing voters or people who sit on the fence or labor rights who are disenchanted. Every time he loses support, it is PNP votes. And it must be something that he has done. Him, Dayton Campbell, Angela Brownberg, that crew, the Future International scammer and Bunting, the whole everything that they have been doing is what people don't like, and people don't see any way for them to win. What Dennis Gordon did was echo what has been going on for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. People echoing the same thing, and it has just come to end. What Mark sound to me like he has resigned himself to the fact that all of it was not true from the beginning. And I can't tell you how much I believe that. All of that was not true from the beginning. Right? He knows that it wasn't true. That whole thing to hype up the PNP people and tell them that we're ahead. And lately him out there talk about we are leading all the poll them. Every poll and telling everybody that them leading in them constituency, telling Patricia Duncan Sutherland that she beating Mrs. Favour Williams by 11 points. Them was just telling people all kind of numbers that them done cook up for them. And it was designed to keep everybody in line. It was designed to keep everybody happy, to give a sense of motivation, to give a sense of togetherness, to give a sense that the thing at jail ain't come together. And that is what happens when you lie. At some point, it's going to crumble. And that is what happened to Mark. He is falling apart because it is crumbling. And even these numbers in my mind, Dan Anderson still cook it up as near as possible to all the other numbers that he had. Him still cook it up because him can't do it again, Him can't go far from the garrison numbers that he did before, Because if him stray away far from it, everything will tumble down. Because he knew that Mark is still at 14.7. He knew that Anderson. So him still have to cook up something to make him kind of close to Mr. Oldness. And I do believe with all my heart, and this is not wishful thinking, and I'm a realist, and I'm a practical person, and I believe that Mr. Oldness is enjoying much more higher percentage of favorability than what this poll is showing. And why do I believe that?
So too, God Almighty,
Why do I believe that? The poll is not reflecting the mood of the country. And the mood of the country is not droopy. The mood of the country is not suffering. The mood of the people is not me suffer, me can't bother. We have not met one person to tell us that they're suffering. While we were at Scott's Pass, a gentleman rolled down in his van just to buy something in the bar. I'm going to take myself and open my mouth. And him jump out and say, who that? And him jump out, and that was the end of that. Because he want to meet us, he want to talk to us. And him telling us that just he has been doing the business he's doing for quite a while. And just lately, a year or two ago, he registered in business. And him tell us that he can hire one person every day. Every day he can hire one person.
Small businessman.
So a small businessman. And you look at the mood of the country, even those who feel like things not all anchored with them, the mood of the country doesn't add up with this poll. So I have real serious doubts about the poll.
If Don Anderson were to go into Westmoreland and ask any of those people, PNP and JLP, what they think the performance of the Prime Minister is, I don't think any of them would have anything bad to say.
Not one. You wouldn't find one person.
No. You don't hear them talk about people out there suffering, people hungry, and getting our government and check out people hungry. I want them to think people like them to them.
No! I can talk about poverty, how much, and when lately him go for Lego, him lava froze about and a guana with him free mouth, I lift up him frack and a guan, about people that suffer with people. I don't know with people because we have not met one person. Let me listen to my JPU family. We have not met one person who said, boy, we are suffering, not going for it. Not one person. Out by border, there are surprisingly quite a few young people doing business out by border. It surprised me. Now, on the surface, you can't tell. But because we're not staying outside looking inside, me inside and walk up and down, going to every stall and every person that I see. A whole heap of young people, young women and young men in there. And it's not like somebody died and left the business for them, because the young lady tell me that nobody did. She just come out and she just fly a little spot and she just start, do a little thing and stop. Not one person. We ask them, so always business. Nobody don't say, not now go on. Nobody. Not one. When we ask the taxi man them by White House, walk on how the taxi business. It's not too bad, Yeah, man, things are going. Sometimes it's slow and very.
As usual.
Everybody in them comfort zone and them comfort space. So the poll not adding up to the mood. And that is what bothers me most about it.
So who done on this poll? Are Kingston people? Who done on this really a poll?
One other thing, Natalie. Not one person, and I'm saying this to you, to our Jamaica to understand, not one person said to us, the Prime Minister, now go out with nothing. And him to go away. And we are nothing with him. Not one. Neither PNP nor GLP. So this poll not adding up to the realities. So there.
Well, let me ask you just one final question before you go. Be honest. Do you think that Mark Golding ever thought in his mind that he could ever take on the Prime Minister of Jamaica and get somewhere? Because remember, Mark Golding never really fight for nothing in politics since him there Jamaica, you know. He doesn't know how to do this, you know. So, at any point in time, do you think that he actually felt confident that he could actually go up against any politician in Jamaica, fair and square, and beat them? Because the way I hear my talk to the people in my Connecticut, it's like him I say, boy, him no want give me it. Him not give me it, and the media them a help him, and the elite them a help him, and him not give me it, and it go hard to take it from him, man.
Same so.
Me not laugh. Karen, what you say?
I think that Marx, they have been propping him up, you see? That's what has been happening for the last 4 years. Remember, you know, there were times when the resistance licked down Mark so hard, Mark don't want to come out of bed. There were times when we licked down Mark and Mark saying want to resign. Him can't bother. There were those times, you know, them not going to tell you, but people told us that there were those times when he don't want to come out of bed, he don't want to leave him yard, he don't want to go to no function because of something that we did yesterday or something that we said yesterday. So now leave today. And then Dayton Campbell and Angela Brown Burke and the whole of them have to prop him up and boost him up, and then them get other people to call him to boost him up and prop him up. It must fall apart one of these days because man have mental issues. That can't solve mental issues, you know.
Jesus.
Those are what called plaster. Those are plaster remedies. When you boost him up to get up in the morning and boost him up to go to some function that he should go to because of something that Karen Cross said or something the one Natalie said or something them listen upon Jamaica 411 or something Vegas might have said or something. Just lick him down. Just lick him down and don't want to get up. We got those information. Him no one left the yard because him read something or he saw something and him hear something and him hear Cliff Hughes ever talk about something. Yes.
Him fragile, man.
Him very fragile.
Maybe they remind him about the money. But them all get to inform government. That's a film motive. That's a film God.
Lord have mercy. No, sir. Well, we have to go keep on up on the road, you know, because people are coming from St. Mary and say, when you not come down there, people are coming from...
Let me just stop you right there, sir. The road thing is a very expensive venture. And believe you me, we're not complaining, but it is an expensive venture. It's not just about vehicle and gas and buy some lunch. It's not just that. It is very, very expensive. Okay? When you're down the road and people are talking to you and beg you, I think you have to get them. It is hard. So we won't mind going, but I just want to say it's hard. It is financially taxing.
All right.
I appreciate the contributions we got to go. You truly appreciate the people who contribute, and I properly thank them tomorrow. But it is an expensive venture.
Understandable. Thank you, though.
All right, everybody. Good
yeah,
night.
Man. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by.
No problem.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, man. Yeah, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that little piece of what the ladies came up with on the road. If you don't want to contribute to what they're doing and help them continue, you don't have the information on how to donate, you can go over current page to get that information. We've donated over here. I will donate again. Liz is not in Jamaica right now. Liz is on vacation. She soon come back. Me know so no miss Liz, you know. Sometimes I no cuss Liz, you know. But when she come back, me call her. Lord have mercy upon that man, yeah. Lord have mercy upon that man, yeah. No, sir. Guys, what do you think? Me I open up the phone line for 120 minutes, but when you call, you try to keep it to about 2 minutes or so. Remember say other people are going to call. I remember say me have a life, so me can't turn out if it 8 hours like some people. You understand? I really enjoy talking to you guys and interacting and so, but somehow I forgot on the bed too. So the phone line open, some people were calling as I was talking to the ladies. But if you want to call on WhatsApp, here is the number. If you have anything to say to the public, 2,100 odd, 2,200 odd people over here, want to call you now and say what you want to say. Very interesting. The people them, according to the ladies, them have a problem with a few MPs, but nobody not talk nothing bad about the Prime Minister of the country. Hello, good night.
Good night, Natalie. This is Becca from Southwestern Catherine, Malibu, Florida. Natalie, more watch the video.
Which one?
I made the woman them laugh after Mark Bolden. So.
Lord.
The woman in the orange behind Mark Bolden a laugh.
Jesus.
Mark Bolden, look at Mark Bolden I get strokes, you know. God no. Look at Mark Bolden I get one strokes. If we owe him talk, let's wonder if him conscious. I'm sorry for him, God no, because look at the young man I beat him. He shouldn't take on that battle there. The young man I beat him.
They might exploit him. Yeah, the PNP, they might exploit him. Them know say this man not capable. I mean, not like wickedness. To be honest with you, sometimes I feel bad criticizing him because I know he's not capable of doing the job. They're exploiting him.
Jesse, Natalie, Alex, Mark Golden, we said, you know, the Jamaica people don't want bunting and they don't want Leighton Campbell, you know.
Me know. They don't want
it. So they must go find somebody in the PNP party.
Mm-hmm.
And first, Miss PNP party like this.
I disgrace, man.
Anyway, I'm not prepare time when somebody else come on the live but we can laugh.
All right. Yeah, man. Thank you for calling. Good night.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Guys, the phone line, what want to call, cause it's soon lock off. Hello, good night.
Yes, the unique boss himself is here.
Good night. You're live.
Yeah, man. So I have to break some incredible news for you.
Yes.
So within the next 3 weeks, UVC TV Jamaica is to present another in this series of Highway Journal. So you'll be seeing some works on other sections of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road.
Okay.
And also, for those in the Jamaican diaspora, if you are not aware of something interesting happening, the IPO, the Jamaica Money Market Brokers, is one of the key places they can go and invest in the Trans-Jamaica Highway Company, which is responsible for the highways from Cayman Estate going through to Manchester en route to soon-to-be Highway 2000 that will link Montego Bay Perimeter Road. Well,
okay.
Part of it.
Okay, well, thank you for that information. And guys, if you go over to Unique Visuals YouTube channel, you see some say that again?
UVC TV Jamaica.
Yes.
UVC TV Jamaica.
Yes, so you can go over there, go get some very nice what you call them there again? Drone shots of the highway and other areas of Jamaica. Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a good night. Hello, good night.
Good night.
You are
good
live.
Night, Nuts.
You're live.
What's up?
I'm a friend. It's friend on St. Mary.
Yes, man.
What more? I love your fire. What?
Let me go on good, man. Me listen to you ladies, them, man. Them girls, man, go up on the road. One, then come here, too.
You want them come down there? All right, we're going to try to get them to
One, then
reach
come
down
down
there.
here, come so I go on, man.
Okay.
But, nuts. Full man joke aside. Something wrong with this man.
What?
Magolin.
Yeah, you went talk about Connecticut there.
But this man, but as I tried him and talk about a recession and trim to see recession and go on. What they do and Jamaican people don't understand, especially like a minority we have follow back at this man. This man go to America. When he go to America, I try to destabilize the country, you know. To put the country in a some risk, and when people in America know not send money now and then you want to put things like Trump and then people start to drop things against the country. This man is wicked to Jamaica, you know.
Actual.
You wicked, you know, no policy for the country. So you just go America and just keep telling the people of America and telling people these things. Jamaica people run away when they come back here. They will lock the airport upon you and say, no, you don't have to come off a plane. Fly to somewhere else.
No, sir. But you know, see what happened now. And not just the government alone, him go let go him out pan all the media, the elites. The whole of them are getting it.
Come up on weekend. The poll come up on weekend when nobody know what kind of poll then you want people to see that if I mean a people position, I don't want nobody to see it. Then I'm to put in a green and they put your weight on a green for retweet.
I
wait, but then go look in a headline, panic cleaner. I wait on a green and then also put it, you have a rate receipt.
Yeah, the man. So where you saying for come down now?
But you never come here. All when you go to America, go to there, send the people from lock the airport for you, say, man. Just to see them plane and go to where you come from. No land. Just go, take find somewhere to land.
Jesus.
You know what I mean, yeah? The man are trying to mash up with country. You want power, you can't get power, and you go talk about the government and world people and control the media and control this. You think of Russia? Aren't you?
No, so much.
Then you want to see the young girl brown breaking, you give a smile. You can't come and go bathroom in the attack. You see what then they can't go bathroom in the attack like oh. One go bathroom place, two days down. You come like a friend still up on toilet seat and he's up on one bucket.
Hey.
You come like a still up on one toilet seat and he's up on one bucket.
My make me that from my phone, you know. Lord Jesus, no, sir.
Come like a one go bathroom them in a attack. And the man do this, you know, and the man this, you know, and the media now. And all these things. The man is so stupid. A poll come out is not in your favor. And you talking about it come out on the weekend where that publicized. Go tell Alan to put it on the front page. Can't put it in that weird and that green. And she's glad to dance that Friday. God don't answer no when published before and when go find on the road when no really want to make him look so bad and film name look so bad than until look name look bad. Same man hiding a gleaner.
Lord Jesus.
We don't have to read to find, you know. And you come out and talk them sitting there. Man tell them must have run left you. Because you must say it's a mad man they must try to support. The man something wrong with the man brains.
Sitting wrong for true.
Then you decide to hear that again. One of the one now. When call the one little shot to command me and let's talk about where then this and on the road we go do the thing there.
Oh.
Where we go do this go shot to command. Even from lie where they then descend we go do the Jamaican we get independence from England. When the little shot man the woman where then descend we might go and send we go run the GLP them all over on the road.
I would not know. Shot PNP man?
Yes, to command there. Hear him today.
Oh, you're talking about Mr. Hilton?
Mr. Hilton.
Oh, okay.
He might go sue the GLP for the boundary. He might sue the GLP for the Portmore parish.
Yeah, you know, so
Mr. Hilton no law.
You know, say.
You know, you're going to sue the GLP. Or you're going to sue a political organization. Or you're going to do that. Who are you going to sue?
You know, I was reading the article to see on what grounds he's gonna sue on, but
what grounds?
I didn't see any grounds.
People run back at him like an idiot. What PNP don't like is development and changes. They don't like development and change. Anytime development and change come, they stamp them foot on it. They hold it down. You see the bus the way all Michael Phillips talk about where come St. Mary? I will tell you this. I travel to Junction. I live in St. Mary, I travel to Junction. Junction people normally, when they take a taxi coming from Nattabia, most of the bus them way full, one bus coming from Nattabia full. When they take a taxi come from Portmore and Nattabia, Portmore fares was for $800. And not a beer here $600 and I get fare at 7 or 6. And when them take the taxi in on the junction, you have to pay up to $600 to go to half a tree.
Oh gosh.
Many of these people sometimes they don't have it. What the government is trying to do, the government can't give back some people tax break past everything because some people do not pay tax or some people money a little bit based on what they do. But what the government is trying to do is put back money in their pocket where they can go to supermarket much better. And when a bus come at junction, it costs $100 $150 from Grandy Hall. It's just like people line up for the bus them. If you see people line up for the bus them, wait for the bus them. You come and tell them, boss, say, look, change my shift till I pay, you know, at that time, they can't want to catch the bus them. The bus them is so vital to the people.
Convenient.
When they start run from the country era, come back to town.
Yes.
And you, as a man in a parliament, Michael Phillips, I go tell the government to stop send the bus then go to the place, then if it's this. All them stupid is there. You say PNP don't mean the people are not good. Don't mean PNP people criminal organization don't mean the people are not good. It's all about taxing the people in every way. When Andrew try to make the people feel better, travel better in style. Nobody now boogie music. Nobody now do all kind of foolishness. Then just sit down in the AC and travel, go and go. PNP no like comfort to poor people. When you're too poor, if you're too poor, if you come, they don't want that. If you comfortable, you know, if you're comfortable, you know, if you have it. Look, every European country is a ghetto. And if you're all about poor, why you have so many ghetto?
Why may I tell you, them are people you're not easy at all. Them not come with no policy. Them
the government come up with. I hear them they criticize the lady about the donkey. I remember the lady's a farmer. Mark Bolin criticized the lady about the donkey, and the lady's a farmer. If you don't mind, the lady yammed up on Mark Bolin table where my eat.
Them not understand the average people, them.
Them not understand.
Them not understand it. I don't know how them could do that, you know.
Jesus,
I talk about,
people are sick.
You can't ask the donkey, you have to ask the car. Them not understand rural life and farming life.
When you're in opposition, it doesn't mean that you oppose everything.
You also don't pick on you also don't pick on the Jamaican citizens. That's what he did, you know. You humiliate the woman. Jesus.
You humiliate the lady about her donkey. You humiliate the people about them boss. You humiliate the people and everything them try to do. Look at the people in Portmore. You take a bunch of people in a red clothes like red and scarf in one room and tell them about you go sue the government. You go sue the government. And these people don't even ask you on what grounds. Then they hear that they live in a Portmore so long, them don't even know what is development. Portmore is developing so fast, it have more people in Portmore more than we have in many parish.
That's true. For a long time though. Long time people are
and if it develop
migrate.
And if it develop, how can you what am I sitting down here looking at? How can you have two mayor in one parish council? When the then mayor go to that the mayor say more some money over so. Which your pay when you're getting more money going, your people in put more pay more money and more reliable with their money. And when you go Africa or Spanish town, go ask me over there. I want some money to spend the port more. He say, no, I can't go because watch you know. Them boy a fire gun in and I have to make sure they get money. The taxpayers put more money.
Lord
have to pay the bad man now. $1 billion. Put more people money. Take pay. These bad man in Spanish town with the me do.
Dali also go mash up you know.
Keep doing it. Give them contract for water and can't don't pay them.
All right, well.
Then when you ask the question, so why you left the Portmore people for the know? Take up gun go all up the parish council office to get what they want. But these people don't care.
We are look forward to hear more.
They tailor in the seat them to win. But now that it got cut away, you have got to get it.
Then no one PNP man did propose.
Wait, the people want some go talk about seat and Constituency boundary.
Wait, no one PNP man did make the proposal to support Murphyton Parish. Remember him again? Somebody type it in a comment. Because I know somebody tell me say one PNP man did propose. But not no wrong, because a full time now, to be honest.
A full time it is big. And it grows and is one of the biggest parish.
Over the last 25 years, yeah, for sure. But look here now.
So what you need to do? Yes, people have a call still. More people have a call.
Yeah.
So not These people nuts. Something is wrong with them. Anything will uplift the country, them bother it down and say nothing happen. Them all got court. Like they have it judge in them back pocket and everybody in a court out in them back pocket.
Then
I don't know
look
who's
here.
like court out when them feeling favors up.
Look here, them not gonna court. Remember I said the man them from down at Clarendon, the council, them say them not bother gonna court. Them not gonna.
You beat up the clown man. I beat up the clown man to get power. They want power for?
No, sir. They not gonna court, man. Them just attack.
You learn, you know. You don't have to be in power to let your president feel and felt on the ground, you know. You can be a good candidate and work with the government with the good policy. Because you say if the government, then they work with the government with crime, long time, when the government will lock the door, they say, yes, we're going to lock the door, whether a PNP or Labour get lucky night, but then get lucky night. No, they don't want that. As the government say, lock the door, they won't run, so no, come run, come through the door, go through the door.
Like how Bunting make Manchester full of crime. Me not laugh at my parish, them mash up.
All that the woman there come out now and talk about the police and shoot down people. Police and shoot up the name of the man them, well organized criminal, where they shoot down. And you are going to come out and say the police are shoot down. So when the people, when the bad man shoot down 5 and 6 people a day, they never come out contact. They don't see it as a problem. They come like these people love when the people like country get dead and suffer. These body of people like what you call that woman? Hallelujah, we call him Hallelujah Balam. But then, you remember that woman they were in a tourism? You remember when he make
Aluna Samba.
He make one sit and he fully a PMP.
Where you call her? Where you call her? Aluna Samba.
We call him Alibaba.
No, sir. Go on, tomorrow. Aluna Samba, tomorrow. All right, we talk. Thank you for calling.
All right,
yeah, man. Lord Jesus, TV man, I go kill me. I want to get the man name about TV man. Lord have mercy. No, sir. Hello, good night. Good night. Turn on your background for me, please. Well on there. Yeah, talk now, talk.
Yeah, but turn it down.
Yes, good night.
Yeah, the great herald this man. Me on Cliff use more time, you know.
Okay, what you say now?
Yeah, what me I say now? Market G, I say time come, but time come for Market G. Feel out, you know. You know, say that?
Long time.
Last night, me take them in, them go Portmore with them meeting, say them a keep big meeting. So Dayton Campbell use up him mouth and the little Rasta one there when he and Dayton Campbell want him.
Oh, Damien.
Dayton Campbell and the little Rasta one in him, Damien Crawford. You know that see them last night?
Yeah, me see them that go on, but boy, me I tell you, I don't know. A destruction take them here, man. That alone the car. Achoo, man. Damien, I want brother what me like, you know, but me don't know. He make them, boy, them contaminate him.
Make the man them turn him in a idiot for a Rasta, man.
Oh, God.
He want lead Mark Bowling when them put Mark Bowling man Lisa Anna. Him a the leader. Lisa Anna follow back at him. And he make Mark Bowling and turn him in a pepe.
Achoo.
We hear them going to Portmore, that's the little name, the little lie one, Tony. If it was the fin constituent or young people, them. But let me tell you, man, you see when this lawyer pass the Portmore come a parish? First thing not to ocean of that Portmore, because the highway in a bit of Portmore, you know.
Boy, hard for you pay toll guy yard every day, so you know.
No highway in a bit of Portmore and PJ Patterson, that little wicked man, you see him walk on a Georgia in foot. When me want for me Prime Minister for do, you know, it's just when he win the election and the Portmore pass a parish, lift the toll. It's when he lift the toll.
Where so lift the toll, then all them are gonna lift the toll for the Portmore citizen?
Yes, man, move the toll. Give them freedom.
Is that possible?
But not highway never been a Portmore for the people up here. Toll.
Make us so it go. Make us so it go.
I want the promise to do the best way I can do for help the Portmore people. Because I'm going to flew
and follow back at them and rep, you know. So basically, more people up on the line, you know.
Yeah, thank you for calling, man.
All
Big
right.
up yourself. Yeah. Let me see. Lord, the line busy tonight. Uno. Let me see. Oh, the moderator that try call too. It possible to lift the toll, me never know. Good night, moderator. Where I say?
Yeah, one piece, you know. We hear Marco talk as the media get bought out and the JLP communication is strong. He must say some things where jump over here to you. Remember, Mark them did jump the gun, you know, and pick the start and run out strong. Couple years all over the country and have them minions on social media spread them propaganda, right? But you realize from you and Karen and 411 and some other JLP vlogger realize them dominate the space and want to start doing what Some of them have out there tell them lie. Start get weak. The people them start sit through them. Because with people like 411 detail research we should do and present some facts to make people realize enough of them they go out there do and lie them. The powerful people them out there.
Are that you think?
Guys, no, of course, you look on it good. Media landscape, for people in the chat can tell you. Media landscape in Jamaica. As far as I see, one medium right now out there with them that really have no whole panel. And that's why them brand nationwide as a JLP incubator, you know, because them have the control over nationwide. You know.
When they said them not have the control over nationwide, who is them?
Meaning the PNP, meaning most of the other medium them, if you check the presenters them, the people who show up on most of the other, them have PNP leaning or them always have certain biases so people can see through clearly. They don't have the control over nationwide and that's why them label nationwide. So when you hear matter about media, most media houses always have a lenient to them. And that is a fact.
They not think it's nationwide bias to the JLP.
Nationwide to me, no bias. Nationwide come right. If them beat JLP, them beat PNP.
That's what you think?
Me listen them. Me listen them. And them beat them when them ready. Them beat both sides. But we can tell us that there are other mediums out there where, when you listen to them, you can see clearly where them lean to. The Gleaner RJR communication group, everybody in the world know where them stand. Right? So for him come out and just say media, people say, boy, he might beat down media. Media, yes, but who in a media he might beat down? Or he might talk about?
Him talk like the whole of the media them attack him. Him not sound like.
Me not see it as such. Because as I say, last year, remember even you said, you know, one time, you know, say, oh, the Labour Party people, them now communicate, them now say nothing, now make so much paid vloggers, them out here spread so much propaganda and stuff, which was the fact.
Then Marlon come break the cycle. That's why I always big up Marlon over here.
Yes. Them did that dominate the social media space. Them did have them people planted in a media.
Honestly, them did that dominate is that the JLP was not showing the country that they had a good and effective communication.
That's why they were dominated, because most of the vloggers them were on social media with them lives day in, day out. And the people are aligned to them. You still have them out there doing it, you know. But guess what? As I say, people like 411 come out and do our, you know, detailed research videos and stuff and point out things to people. I show where the lies them are tell and all of that. And people start think. People start look through them things and I say, but no for them thing are true.
But when him talk today about the media, him never say one media house or the other, you know.
No man, him never say one media, him just say media bought out. But if you look in a way, him say
the government buy out the media.
When him go say things that we put out don't get coverage, which media house him could not say that about?
The whole of the media house them.
If Mark even cough and nobody no hear him, it depends on front page not the Gleaner. So I can't the Gleaner I make reference to.
I know the Star neither, cause as much as all the Star and most the entertainer, the entertainment, them Star cover politics too, you know.
Okay. So we don't simply show you him now make no reference to no Gleaner and them media there were some people that think. He might make a reference to the people and we're out there open the people them eyes. So him lies now sell like how did I sell a year, 2 years ago.
Then Mark Golden, me know you say Mark Golden a pay bloggers and vloggers.
Of course him have paid, then you don't know how only for them up on YouTube, TikTok and all about, man.
Then when not talk about what him a buy out. Are him alone for buy out?
Them did a dominate, you know, until some people realize what go on and step out and start beat them back with the truth, you know.
It's a dog fight out here. Jesus, Father.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because them the things say them have the people mind. Now the Prime Minister come out now come start and I say, boy, we can't afford to lose this battle for the mind. You know? People now start step out and people, as I say, you out here put out the content, they wanna point out not for the lies. 411 wanna do our videos and I do detail analysis of things and I show where all heap of the things they want lie. And people start see.
This information campaign mashed down.
Yes, it mashed down and then again too. Seymour Panton and the Integrity Commission do a hit job. And the job incomplete and Seymour take away himself. So Mark feel like him investment gone down the drain there because what them did a campaign for. Remember them did tell you last year, you know? When this thing have come out, we go have early election, then the things that the Integrity Commission have come with something that damning where the Prime Minister would either have to resign or call election because them actually said that, you know.
Jesus, Father.
So when that plot they fail, yeah, them never really have nothing else to draw upon because that was them banking card, that was the bargaining chip that they have.
Me can't have respect for nobody who go in a one different country. You see when time it come on to domestic issues, you keep domestic issues in your own country. But me cannot have any respect for people who are seeking power in opposition who goes into a foreign country and say these horrible things about their own country. You can't trust people like those, you know?
I'm going to answer that simple for you. Simple, I'm going to answer that for you. You as a Jamaican living in the States right now, you wouldn't do that, don't it?
You're mad.
Why you wouldn't do that?
Because, number one, whatever domestic issues are happening in Jamaica should be dealt with in Jamaica. Because in America, we have domestic issues here too.
Yes, I know why you wouldn't do that. As much as you're living in a foreign country, you identify more as a Jamaican within yourself, don't you?
Me still love my country. Me don't want to see it mashed down.
Yeah,
if anything, whatever problem we want to see it fixed.
Mark Golden don't. That's the difference between you and Mark.
Yes, with everything we are going in America.
Say up until them expose him, you know, Mark identify himself as an English or British subject, right? The people who use it overseas are do what them want. Them do it because they are paid to do a job. Them not patriotic. You can name them out. Look past even someone who up on YouTube and elsewhere a vlog. You can name them out. Jamaicans don't go abroad go tear down Jamaica. Normally if they're foreign, even though you know some little things are right with Jamaica, if you hear all a foreigner talk certain way, you get so ignorant and irritated that you have probably want disrespect them.
And so me hear my mother cuss one man with you know.
Yeah man. But when you see Jamaica, they're abroad do it. They're paid to do it. And because them so loyal to party and not them country. Them have a problem doing it. But as I said, things that will affect you now go affect Mark because Mark heart and soul is not really in a Jamaica like that.
What a sad situation, no sir.
Yeah, man, a genuine thing, man.
Make we see how it go.
Standpoint.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you.
Alright, bless.
We catch up. Guys, you see we out here, sir? The real and true patriotic Jamaican people, them out here upon this platform and upon other platforms who talk politics. We talk politics over here, so. We are not adverse to, good night. We are not adverse to people speaking truth, you know. Even if we don't agree with it, when it comes down to criticizing government and stuff. What we have a problem with, people like me, you see, once we see lies that tell upon the country or upon anybody, we're not going to stand for that and we're not going to participate in that. I just that are the thing. Because I think majority of us, we want to see what is good for our country. But you have other people who them just depend on a campaign where Andrew have to come down and Andrew have to come down. Them for go away with that. Like seriously. If Andrew start to do something wrong now, of course him have to come down. Of course. When I talk about thief, the person where Andrew thief from, why them don't go to the police go report it? Why them don't go to civil court go report it? There's not one person accusing Andrew of thieving. Nothing from them. Mark Golding them are some dangerous, liar, wicked. Me hear Dayton Campbell come say the Prime Minister sue we. Me have to ask somebody today say, the Prime Minister sue him? The Prime Minister sue we. When you talking, I comment if you know, because I want to know if I miss that, the local tour there. The Prime Minister sue we. Which part? And even if the Prime Minister sue Dayton Campbell, another Prime Minister, about 4 people are sue Dayton Campbell can walk and tell life on people. Dayton Campbell say he must sue people and not threaten to sue people. So if you want to defend for your name, why the Prime Minister must not defend for your name? Wouldn't that easy? Where do you get that style from? Anyway, guys, it's some good news here. Because me not like your bad news all the while. The Prime Minister in Jamaica Lord's 25-year low in killing, cautions police and gangsters alike. I want to say the trend of homicides in the country stay down. We want to see that. It's been a long time coming. I've always said over here that Jamaica was a country where you're not even see 200 murder a year. Under the PG Patriotism government, crime and homicides steadily increased and it never came back down. That's where it started. Over PG government and every government that came after that, PNP and JLP, we've only seen increase in homicides in the country. Now finally, when you see me put up a video where say Dr. Chang, Horace Chang must get him flowers because whole heap of people underrate him because he is a man with quiet. But we can see now that they have gradually made the changes and do what them can do, increase the spending in security and national security to try and have a more robust security force, right? So gradually, we see say there's been some resolution. We want to see the continuation of a decrease in homicide. We can't just get up every year and kill 1,000 and 1,200 our people, so you know. We can't do that anymore. Like seriously, let's stop doing that. We must respect human rights. Absolutely. But at the same time, all who don't want police come for them, leave the gang them. If you don't want help to leave the gang them, call the police, call them have protection program, witness protection and all kind of protection program. If you don't want to leave the gang them, or you know people want to leave, encourage them to ask the police them for help. Because if you don't name call up in a gang, When the police them go for operation and them come to say, enough of the young people, them are commit all of the murder them. The contract killing are the problem in the country as well. So we have a lot on our hands when it comes on to this homicide in the country. So this is good. I'm very happy to see this. Enough people now are happy to see it because them not come out the country, then come out die-hearted. I want to hear the dub over here will play. You see the dub will play over here, so and this are the dub for this election. We not subscribe to no other dub. One dub. Another one about the die-hearted. So pick up the DJ. And for all of you not hear, make I just play it for you real quick. See it here. By the artist Controversy. Controversy, come over here and hear JP. You want to say, yeah man, the right thing you not do over here, so.
Jamaica politics and cover. Pick up yourself because you don't know you will discover. Natalie, you're bigger than George Washington Bridge and Island Empire State Building. Straight to the ceiling. Sin, Lord of mercy. Jamaica is not a place to go all. Not when certain guys in control. Chow of your God. Lord of mercy. Hey. Some are say that them are die-hearted, and them are suffer to hell no rotted. Ah, but a struggle, what a life we are live. It could be more tougher, it could be more wicked. Hey, and them are say that them are die-hearted. Hey, and them are suffer to hell no rotted. Jam down me back.
Me no want to die-hearted over here, you know. I want people over here where if them say people who come to them and represent the people, them are do wrong, when they supposed to can call it wrong. Anybody we can do that. Me not really want no views from over here. God Almighty know. And at that me realize with a lot of people. Them can't bring themselves to say, even though I support you, or even though I vote for your party, that way you do wrong. A lot of people can't do that, you know. And that cannot be good for no country. And that to promote over here, so. Because you say if everybody stays so, politicians that come out here now, them gonna think twice before them act because them are gonna know say them not dealing with people who are gonna cover up for them wrongs and them something there. Actually, me attack. We not even have to agree on, you know, political ideologies, you know. But you see the one thing where we can agree on, and where we can both call ourselves patriots, is when we see something that is wrong for our country and we can come together and say, no, sir, this is not right for our country. That me I talk about. Let me take a one call and then we're going to leave. Hello, good night.
Hi, Max. Good night. How you doing?
Good night. I'm fine, thanks.
I hear them. Well, those lady was actually in my community, man, but wow.
Eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Them talk about that, them was in Porus.
Oh, yes.
I'm about Porus.
Yes. So what?
Anyway, why, I don't know, but I think Mark Golden are going to lose his mind, you know.
Why you say that?
He's losing it. He's losing it little by little. Trust me. And one of them time I'm going to find him somewhere or another. Find start to piece up himself. And for man start to piece up themselves. You have a problem.
So, are you making reference to what he said over the weekend?
Yes. And the next thing again, him spend a lot of money and him realize all those money going to go in down the drain because all the bloggers them that him pay and them not do the work, him put them out there to do because him say his message is not communicating to the people. You understand?
Are the biggest thing that him say will mash him down there, so you know?
Right.
Because
you a 4 year you out there on a platform.
You have a powerful communication.
And you can send cross a message to the people.
Powerful communication.
And yet you are paying so many people to blog for you. And them not sending out your message. So he's fretting because there's a lot of money. I understand he has to pay a week time. I don't remember if it's week time or month time. Right? You one at the time here, one drive one the day. What's she name? Jennifer.
How would that know?
Yeah, one black man for the program and Jennifer, and everything in the popina.
Oh.
I said, why? He might go talk black because Mark Garland, Mark Golden, him not going to help him to do nothing more again because X, Y, Z and this and that. I said, I don't know. But Mark, I'm going to lose it, trust me. Him mind is going. The other day I saw somebody show a picture with him pants who wait up.
Hey.
Like him pee up himself.
Oi, take time with that over here. Do me a bit. Jesus. Hey, be careful. Me never see it, you know.
Program, but trust me, it's the reality.
Me never see it, you know, so me can't confirm it, so be careful.
No, me know you never see it. But all right. That's not the part of this game, but I can tell you. No.
Lord God.
Get timid. If you gone into a foreign country and gonna speak like that, that means you're desperate. Something is wrong.
It don't look good.
It don't look good.
So what going on a porous there? What going on a porous?
Well, me no do a porous side, you know, me they near up to Christian side. So
okay. Everything all right down there?
I don't know, right? So me them are grumbling down there, you know.
No.
With Mr. Chu, but
May I talk about Christiana? How is it going there? Everything fine?
Well, not yet, you know, because up till now we don't hear who really, because there is two people, and I don't hear them say clan yet, so I don't know.
Oh.
But as I hear Mr. Trump say sometime, mostly this month, all the seat will be settled, so I don't know what go on it, you know.
All right. Well, keep me posted now.
Yeah, man, you will, man. All right.
All right. Yeah. Have a good night.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Lord Jesus, I feel so bad. Hello, good night. Turn on your background for me, please. I had the last call tonight.
Hello, good night. I'm trying to understand. Today I was at work and I saw your post with Mark Golden overseas.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this man losing it. No, this is when, remember, Liz always say, Peter Bunting a stage 4 a madness. Then it's what stage 1 Golden is.
Lord Jesus have mercy.
What stage? Needless to tell me, I wish you needless to diagnose Mark Golden. Right?
Why?
Because something seriously wrong with this man. This man, he realized all the things them when plot, it a crumble around him.
But nobody now help him. Look here. You talk about Peter Bunting there, stage 5 and madness. You see Peter Bunting out there, I do them something there with them again?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Most of the time when he's going overseas and doing the crap, it's only Angela Merck. It's only she there doing all this foolishness with him. And she there, and she doing it with such pleasure on her face. It's like she's crazy.
Boy,
I don't understand. I don't know, because even the Portmore situation, I'm saying these people don't realize Portmore is the community that is very compliant when it comes to property tax.
Yeah.
But the money don't stay in Portmore, go to the St. Catherine Parish Council.
Yes.
And then they send like 25% back. That can't do anything, and 75% pay criminals.
More want to see some town hall meeting for hear where the majority of the people them over there say. That me want to see, you know. That's why you not hear me to talk about it, you know.
What is it that you're getting and what is it that you're giving up when you're not in consensus with it becoming a parish? They don't understand. You're just listening to the noise. They need to be educated on what they are giving up and what is it that you are going to get.
That's why they need the town hall meetings. That's why they need it. The government must go over there go keep some town hall meeting with them too and the representatives them too.
They try a meeting already at the same time when the mayor attack some elderly, and I don't know, but I mean something is seriously wrong with this Rise United camp.
Yes.
And I'm sure right now Lisa looks so cute to some of them right now. Some of them stupid ass people we talk about this and that. Lisa looks so good to them right now.
You know, Sister Lisa take time draw out her and out of lion.
They are in now if they had not sabotaged Peter Phillips.
A destruction I take them, you know, you're the pastor pray for them. Say a destruction.
After every time I remember that prayer, sorry I never record it when you play it.
Me have it, man, me go play it tonight.
every time I hear that prayer, they are so crazy. There's so many things that is happening, and every time they see it, it's like it drives them more crazy. And I don't know what is it that is in their mind that is telling them that, listen, it's not happening. The people, I can convince the people otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know who tell them they could.
Man, a frustration.
This little bit of blood, she's not so vibrant.
Maybe they not get no money, you know. Sometimes when they get money, then talk, you know.
Then she's not so vibrant as late. Because I don't, trust me, you have never given her a better name.
Little bit of blood.
I don't know what is wrong with them. They're out here and they're talking. And sometimes, because as I tell you, same thing that 411 has been saying, and you have been saying it. When you ask them what Andrew only Steve, all they can hear them say 28 bank account. Today on Nationwide was asking them, the girls said, Mark Golden is behaving as if, and the PNP is behaving as if they are children on a playground, but them now talk out them plan. Cause you hear them overseas because of the same foolishness?
Yeah, everything where you hear him repeat, I when hear them attack, you know. That's why I say, boy, it's sad.
Because they know what Damian Crawford must even get when him come out and talk about say him say wasn't going to run and then him change his mind and then him talk about tricks. See how him didn't get tricky them for yet? So then when talk when now talk about him plan kind of one of them right thieving plan, him going to get one more, him going to be more planless.
You know, so me feel sorry
again because what happened? Him this man is so highly educated. When Damon Crawford come out, he was so intelligent.
Me feel sorry for him.
Headless chicken.
Me feel sorry for him because right now, in national profile, in political profile, him not no profile again.
Crash it. He no longer have no credibility with the people.
Boy, it's sad. Because we know
political future.
Young, gifted and black.
When him see them, when him sabotage Peter Phillips, because he was with Peter Phillips, him should have crawled back in them ants nest. Him should never crawl back. He should have stay on the sideline and watch them. And make them crash and burn. And when the party are rebuild, now you come back. You see all that Della Joe Berkeley is attack like she have hot egg in a fair mouth. Me don't know where she find her. Because if you look in them constituency, these people, you see all the one there, Anthony Hilton, the worst road. Natalie, anytime I go back to New Haven, I'm going to do a video on that road and send it to you.
Yes, send it, come give me.
Worst road in the whole Kingston and St. Andrew metropolitan area. New Haven, and not even, you see where Edith Dalton High School is? You want to see those when it come like a dirt track. I'm going to video it and send it to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Because, let me tell you something. Where them people, I don't know how. The only thing going on good in Anthony Hinton constituency, you see the health center in Duane Park, it's a very good health center.
From a long time.
It do well. Dental and everything, good, free of cost. You know, people getting dentures there, they go and do them impression and they get the dentures there.
That's good.
Free of cost.
No diated.
Clean.
Diated politics. Can't bother with that again. Can't bother with that.
With all of that, that's the only thing good is going on in that constituency. The people them try to keep up them house, but there's no road. That man was in Parliament when PJ Patterson was around.
And
he has done nothing. Nothing at all.
Right.
The worst constituency is the diated constituency for the PNP. The worst. Right now they're fixing. They don't buy Waltham, some part of Waltham. The bus them have to be detouring because they are fixing a switch problem.
Yeah, I see that. Somebody send it come give me. Yeah.
They are fixing that, and Spanish Town Road is underground because they are really in pipe that collapsed under the underground. That's caused issues. So that is why it takes such a long time, because they have to relay pipes.
Mm.
And people are saying, why
It
they have to do that?
long
But it has
Spanish
to be done.
Town Road long overdue. Long overdue. Spanish Town.
It has
yeah.
to be done, because you keep having the thing, the waste overflowing on the road.
Oh gosh.
And if you fix the road and that up and that keep happening, it's going to deteriorate the road again. So you have to start out the pipe. So I am willing to go through the little discomfort if I have to go downtown. Just to get it right. Because I go to market every 2 weeks and I ride the public transport and I take a cab home.
Oh.
And I can tell you, oh Lord, the bus them feel nice. The AC is so cold after we are sweating in the morning.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, the AC is so cold in the early Saturday morning there. The AC is so cold on the bus. And I must say thank you for the 100 bus. I really want to see the next 100 come.
Yes. All right.
That
well,
we can get a better, it's comfortable. I'm so happy that places that never have bus now. Like St. Thomas and Junction and those places.
Oh God, man. St. Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Have a good night. Thank you for calling. Yeah, guys, that is it. We're not going to take no more call tonight, but let me just say a few things before leaving. Yes, the diarted politics. I am so glad that the Jamaican people are largely at this time looking at development and not diartedness. Diarted politics is coming to a close quick and fast in Jamaica. Just a look at a handful of people, right? But I'm here for it full time now, because you see, no country cannot get nowhere with diarted politics. We have to demand better. We have to expect better. We have to raise the bar on our expectation of leadership in our communities and in our country. And that is the dilemma that the PNP is facing right now, because they still have that expectation that people will come in and come vote for things like these, holding up shackles on them something there, and come with, people when not qualify. I want to know, man. Look here. Them something here is a big disrespect. Big disrespect to our politics. Right? You can't come and have Englishman a hold up shackles over black man head and come laugh about it like so now mock slavery and them. No. Right now, we're not even talking about politics. Right now, it is a difference between sanity and insanity. And that's the thing there right now. We are trying to see the good in the policy and whatever, we want to oppose where policies are concerned. But this is crazy. This is not okay. We must never, me not care how much vloggers them appear, and who them appear, and who want to come attack on them something there. We must never normalize this in our politics. This is wrong. Wrong bang for this. Me not care who vex, Jamaica people, you see what the world come to you now? The most anti-immigration era of our time. From America, all over the world. Even some countries right now, we don't agree with Trump and them something there. The world has become an anti-immigration place. Me hear even countries where have people are coming there legally. Them a look on it and I say we have too many immigrants here. I think over France. Me like bring one video coming, I forgot. When me hear them and say even legal people who legal, them say too much immigrant we have in our country. So right now, Jamaica people, them are going to start come back at their yard and people are going to stop from migrate. I see some teachers will get recruited over England. Them come out on social media, Jamaican teachers. Them come out on social media right now and I say, them a take them for fool over there because them a pay them less. Them a tell them, say them for go get more qualification when them came into the country qualified. A be a liberty a take. So you say if we in a Jamaica no start stand up for our country and stand up against anything we're not good for our country, we're going to get shag, you know. Yeah, we're going to get shag. Yes, Bridgemar, all over UK, me hear them attacks, them are going to start make it harder for people get permanent stay over UK. The whole world have become anti-immigrant. Yes, if me never there foreign to the day, yeah. And me see what go on in the world now. Me would bother leave, you know? Me would bother leave Jamaica. And even at the time when I left Jamaica, I didn't have a choice. I was, 15 years old. We never had a suffer Jamaica. My parents, them were hardworking people. We come from hardworking family. And a sufferation make me run left Jamaica. I never left illegally neither. So people at Jamaica, look here, you see the world right now? It's not like it used to be. Things and times have changed. So you better start to see the good in our country. The grass not always green up on the other side anymore. Me I tell you the truth. Honestly. Of course, there's work to be done in our country. Yes. We have a ways to go to become fully, developed. But nothing wrong with that. I know we are the only developing country in the world. I know we alone. So what we need to do is tell our leaders and tell our representatives, say, look here, come in, come do the work. All who not doing the work, who need to lift up, come down. Very simple. And everybody, them politicians here, the PNP has not changed their style of politics. I cannot believe. A lot of people did not really get to know this man because this man has always been quiet on the backbenches of the politics because I want him coming to politics for enough to make money, And when you know him talk it out time out, say him done making money already. Billions him and Peter Bunting come make out of politics. Half of the backs of the Jamaican people through the People's National Party. So him not really come about the people them. But now that you see, now that he has been put to the test and failing miserably, how the truth me attack. The PNP is doing the country a huge disservice by putting up this man for leadership and want to come about prime minister. Win, lose or draw, me not change my argument because I know what makes sense when me see it. This no make sense. Look there, so. Him tell the government in 2022 to stop from pay the debt. Cut $40 billion on our debt payment. When you stop from pay the debt, what got now? You know, sister, them not sense, man. Mark Wallen went to the diaspora and tell them about Jamaica this and Jamaica that. Why him never go over there go tell Jamaica, say, proven wealth, which him is a part of, they've collapsed. Why him never tell the diaspora, say, proven wealth lost 65.2% in earning and how much millions of dollars? Why him never tell the diaspora, people of America, upper Connecticut, him they come up there, come telling you, say, they made have to close two operations offshore in Jamaica. They not do good financially. So who the hell are you to come and talk about? It's hard to move them and we can't move them and the media is against me and everybody is against me and I can't move Andrew and I can't move him. It's not your job to move Andrew. And the people them job to move Andrew. It's the people of Jamaica job. So you put up your best policies, you put up your best people, and then you come to the people correct. You're campaigning around the world, but you can't move the man and it's hard to move them. What the hell, you know, mad people, go away. I first me see this. We have had more contentious history where politics is concerned. But me never see them kind of jellyback style, yeah. You go over the diaspora, complain to the people, them both say, then the prime minister corrupt, the government corrupt, me can't move him, and this is hard, and the media is against me. The top anars, them in the country is against me. No, sir. Man a man. Man must stand up like man. Man must act like man. Man must behave like man. Eh? You weak jellyback. Me da want to see my goal in Anmiggle them. I wonder if him have no can in him Anmiggle. You know? Like him never have to compete for anything in him life yet. Him don't know about competition. A competition you in a you want to lead the country, you have to put up competition, and the Prime Minister is putting up him competition. I saw it go. It's not a thing where him give it to you upon a silver platter. This is not like where Omar Davis gave the constituency for free. And I saw it go. It's a competition. Black people competitive in a Margolin. You're married to a black woman. You're supposed to know black people, especially Jamaican, we are the most competitive people in the world. We're forced to be reckoned with. So nobody feel like say you can come and bow and do not give me country. This is hard. The media is against me. The elites them against me. You know but I want to run the country with the top and Harris them again, and that you did say no. You know but I want to run the country with the top and Harris them again. What a piece of liberty. No, sir. This was a down will be upon Jamaica, you know. The man say him do whole heap of work for the top and Harris them in the country. And him say, no, if you give me the leadership of the party, we can go to them and tell them, say, me do you some favor, so now I phone no time for do me a favor. That him say, no. So right here now, based on the facts of the top and Harris, them assist now, boy, that man no make sense. Them not run the money upon him. A joke thing. So now, through the people, them now do what you say or what you expected. You're going to tell the diaspora, say. No, Sabi, I have to laugh. You're going to tell the diaspora, say, the tapanars, them in the country, they must support Andrew. They not support you. God Almighty. Hey, boy, may I tell you now. Here ya.
Everybody asks on election day when you go there, everybody asks about money. Look here, some people right there say in that room now, I go want money if you vote this everything. On election day when you go there, everybody asks about money. Look here, some people right there say in that room now, I go want money if you vote this everything.
That is Dayton Campbell telling the comrades them. So they must sell them delegate vote to Mark Golding, you know. And a joke me I'm making up people. That recording you just heard was Dayton Campbell during the internal election, meeting with the PNP delegates them. Dayton Campbell was telling the delegates them, say, put Mark Golding for the leader of the party because him have money. Him have money, you know. And him a tell the people them, say, when time election come, only know everybody want money for vote. Him can give the people them money for vote. Jesus Christ, all this can be. This is them. So una come talk now like say una have anything when him this you come talk about clean hands. Which part? You ever hear nobody in the history of Jamaica tell the people them about to sell them vote? You never hear nobody tell the people them they sitting there yet? Me I talk about people where seek power in a party and them say, you never hear in the history of Jamaica this sellout Dayton Campbell. I go tell the black people them say support Mark Golding because him have money. So when election day come, him can go out there go buy vote. Who no good man? As there's a God who no good.
And I pray against disgrace. I pray against disappointment. I pray against failure. I pray against embarrassment. I pray against, God Almighty, mental disorder. I pray against confusion. I pray against mix-up spirit.
No, sir. Uno come again. Uno stand up and make the man talk about, say, the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. And not even that never raise a red flag to Uno for sitting wrong with the man. Eh? And who can stand up in front of me as a black woman? Somebody like Mark Golan can stand up in front of me and tell me, say, the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. You know me that call the police? Yeah, man, me that call the police because me that said him need to go one check in our mental institution. God no. Right then and there, you tell me say you're not righted. If you think I joke me I make, hear it?
And I pray against disgrace.
Hear it? If you think I joke me I make.
By the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people.
Yeah, so una tell me say no. When him talk, call him something that una think say this is okay. And now it come down to this now. And people are behave like say boy them never know. No look here. Take sleep, man. That me say. Anyway, I thank all of you for participating tonight. All of who come late tonight for go rewind. Big up all of you, patriotic Jamaicans. Always and forever. A one country we have, So anytime nothing jump off in the world, a one place we have to go back at this Jamaica. I don't care zero. I love my country and I don't want to see nobody bring it down. All of you know the right, we're going to call you now. Don't make no mistake about it. Anyway, guys, have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again for participating. Share our content, guys, and make sure you subscribe. Take care.
Jamaica politics and cover. Pick up yourself because you don't know you will discover. Natalie, you're bigger than George Washington Bridge and Island Empire State Building. Straight to the ceiling. Sin, Lord of mercy. Jamaica is not a place to go home. Not when certain guys in control. Jehovah God no. Lord of mercy. Hey, some say that them are dieting. And they must suffer to hell no rati. What a struggle, what a life we are live. It could be more tougher, it could be more wicked. Hey, and they must say that they are dieting. Hey, and they must suffer to hell no rati. Jam down me born and I jam down me live. Jam down me grow and me there from a kid. Watch it down me let me never see it. So it sometimes me have to wonder if I double cross it. Their motor blood pressure than the people with it. Politician them a right and poverty it there still. But what we are going to do because we can't just chill. If I will be down, yes it will. Coming you just a Bible must fulfill the friend. So I say that them a dieting. And they must suffer to hell no rati. Now but that's so what a life we are living. Could be more tougher, it could be more wicked. Hey, and they must say that they must die. Hey, and they must suffer to hell no rati. Every look let the economy turn. People are bad because they not heard. Not even can't build or people can't turn. Where they read that who read they concern. Me not them no light and look me heart burn. Hey, hey, and they must say that they must die. And they must have to tell no rati. When they go downtown, me hear people are bad. Longer bigger than them, I will let them stall. So me not this one, me say when we in a fall. Hey, they must say that they man ayati. And they must have to tell no rati. People are bad, so them can't get no work. What we are going to do if we back it broke? Granny can't buy food, just to the stomach. You see, poverty arise up, dread. And they must say that they man ayati. And they must suffer to get no roti. People are bound so they can't get no work. Some can't fight and some can't shut. Right now make every bird Mr. Work. One not a little bit you began your rough. JP you man you began your tough. Hey, some a say that they must die. And they must suffer to hell no roti. That's what a suffer what a life we are living. Could be more tough, it could be more big. And they must say that they must die. Hey. and them a suffer to get the right. They be looking to be out on the earth. People are war because them not earn. That people can't deal, poor people can't turn. We're the leader who really can serve. They not take no light and no they hard work. Hey, hey, and them a say that them a tired. And them a suffer to tell no rotty. Now but that's so what a life we are living. It could not be more tough, it could not be more wicked. Hey, and them a say that them a tired. Hey, and them a suffer to tell no rotty. Natalie, more you pick up yourself. Right and up because you're rougher than them. Right and up more you machine it again. It's a controversy, come to tell them. In a the dance, man, a be a problem. Lord and God, me say they can't stop them. Lord and mercy, come for a meet again. Hey, they must say that they might die. And they must suffer to hell no ratty.
We decided that we're going to put a little tax. Now is the time that we must put a little thing on the imported food into the country.
We are spending more on the people's needs without taking more from the people's pocket, while at the same time reducing the national debt. This is a good thing. Jamaica must never go back to the days of supporting reckless politicians who spend without regard just to get political power. They are the run-with-it politicians who believe they can correct the damage of profligate financial management after they win. Those who broke it are usually not able to fix it.